Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing well. Firstly, I want to thank all the viewers who watched my last video, and I'm humbled by the response I've got, in the comments. And many of you were asking, please make a video on T20 World Cup. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Please make it. This is for those people who really requested me, who pushed me to make a T20 World Cup video. And I'm happy to do that. It's just that it came slightly later because of my busy corporate schedule. I didn't get time to do it. I already knew who's going to win. In fact, I've given an indication as to who can win the next T20 World Cup. But we'll go in depth since we now have the teams, the players, the captains fixed, more or less fixed. So we will go in depth now. Quickly, this will be a short video as I've explained the logical sequence. But let's start with the prediction now. So before going into the winner list for this year's T20 World Cup, let's look at what has happened in the last time around. So last time around, I think Josh Butler, who won the T20 World Cup in Australia. So I written an article on this in 2022. I write articles. So there I had written Josh Butler would go on to win the T20 World Cup. He's one of the contenders. Obviously, I'd chosen Rohit Sharma and Aaron Finch. Uh, but Josh Butler also was one of the contenders. So that time it was fluctuating between 86, 87, and 90. So these were the years, and it jumped to from Aaron Finch. It jumped to straight away to Josh Butler. Correct. So I mean, obviously, um, for a common person who is watching my videos will say, "Hey, hey, Stalin, this will be 1993, right? Is Roman Povelier?" Yes, very high chances. But before going into that, we'll eliminate some of the teams which cannot win at all, right? So the first team that I'm eliminating is uh, England itself, because England has already won the T20 World Cup last time around. They can win more T20 World Cups, but the problem is back to back is not possible. Darren Sammy had won two T20 World Cups, but it was not back to back. In between, there was Sri Lanka. Lasith Malinga also was one of the semi and he had won it. So I'm not seeing that happening for England. They might do well. They might even reach semi-finals or finals. That's not the problem. So any team in the opposition, they are going to win it. That is first thing regarding England. The second thing is the second team that I'm eliminating is Australia. Mitchell Marsh is the captain, which is good for other teams because I'm very surprised Pat Cummins or Travis Head is not the captain of this team. I mean, Pat Cummins definitely could have been the captain, not Travis Head. And there was another title in the hands of Australian team. But there is a reason why Pat Cummins didn't become the captain. Probably someone else will grab the chance this time around. So Pat Cummins didn't become, and he has to win a WTC as well. So you can only win limited number of ICC tournaments. So Pat Cummins might win a WTC next year. He can win a Champions Trophy as well. So let's see how that goes, how his career pans out. But it definitely has few more ICC tournaments to win for sure. He can win an IPL as well going forward, which won't be a surprise if he's retained as the captain of SRH. Um, the next major team I would eliminate is New Zealand. New Zealand captain Ken Williamson has got a good shot, but he has already won a WTC. He was the first 1990 born captain to win an ICC tournament. He was actually the first captain to win an inaugural WTC. That itself is a huge achievement. He'll be remembered forever that he was the first captain to win that particular ICC trophy. But having said that, he can win another ICC tournament. He can win a Champions Trophy as well. But the problem here is the set of players that they have are very weak. I'm not very impressed with the set of players they have, so they cannot go on to win this time around. But they can punch above their weight like they have always done. They always been in the semis or the finals of the T20s and surprised everyone. I wouldn't be surprised. They do have some good players like Jimmy Neesham or Glenn Phillips, Devon Conway. All these guys can do well, but I'm not very convinced about the overall score, so they are not going to win. The next team that I'm eliminating is South Africa. South Africa, as you know, has got a very, very good team. Um, Coach is also fine. There's no issues with the coach. The only issue is the captain. Aiden Markram is again born in 1994. See, 1994 captains can win small trophies like IPLs, SAT20s, or BBLs, CPLs. These kind of leagues, they can win. But 1994 as a year is not a extraordinary year. So since it's not an extraordinary year, um, you cannot see a 1994 captain winning a World Cup. You might see them winning smaller T20 franchise leagues, but because 93 is the most powerful year and it coincides with 1994, it's like almost together, right? So a 1993 captain will always beat a 1994 captain in a World Cup. He'll always beat. Uh, so if that happens, then 1994 will remain empty, right? It will remain alone. It'll never get that trophy. It's more to do with the planetary positions here. 994 is not that strong compared to 983. So Aiden Markram, irrespective of whatever chart he's got, he cannot win because 994 is not so powerful. In fact, even Babar Azam also comes into the same category. Uh, he's portraying that he's 994. So even he can do well as player, or his team can do well. I mean, South Africa or Pakistan can reach the semis or the finals, but they cannot win. Even Babar Azam had reached Pakistan had reached the final last time around, but they could not win because 1990 is powerful than 1994. So although there are few patches of 1994 which are good, you know, in the last quarter you could see some better players come through with slightly better horoscope, but it cannot be matched with 993. So that's what I'm saying. So always remember 994. Whenever you see that 994 captain is present, he cannot win a World Cup. But the condition only is, 993 also has to be there simultaneously in that particular tournament. Then 994 will not be able to win. So you can straight away jump to a 997. So many people ask, what's the best year after 993? I would say 997. But 994 in patches it is good, but not good enough to beat 93. 993. But when 1997 born captains arise, so that time what happens is 993 people will already exhausted their quota. They already won tournaments. So 1997 will obviously beat the other captains. Let's say 96 or 95 born captains. They will find it difficult to beat 97. So that goes in the advantage of 97. But 94 they'll struggle. So that is about the South Africa and the Pakistan. Um, and when it comes to associate nations, some of them like have weaker captains like Papua New Guinea or Oman or um, Ireland. Uh, Even Bangladesh also captain is very young and is not having a great chart. So these teams cannot win the T20 World Cup. It doesn't mean that all of them are weak. There are few of them which I'll be bringing up now who have some chances to win. But the associate nation, most of the teams having a captain having the weaker horoscope. So that's why I'm eliminating them. It's nothing to do with the cricketing logic. Don't think that okay, because they are associate nation, I'm eliminating. No, I've checked their horoscopes and they're not strong. The other captain who has a strong horoscope is Scotland's captain Barrington, who is a South African born actually. He can definitely reach semi-final or the finals. I mean, the horoscope captain is very very powerful. So, but the reason they cannot win is because the contenders that are there right now, like Rohit Sharma also is a contender. So Rohit Sharma and Barrington are born the same year and same horoscope, but the players and the coach, if you look, so that time Scotland gets eliminated. So I'm eliminating them. Now let's look at the probable winners. Okay, so before going into that, let's quickly look into the previous um, winners. That is in 2016, you had Darren Sammy, then you had Aaron Finch and Josh Butler winning, right? 83, 86, 90. So will it go back to 87, or I mean, will it stay in 1990? Will it move forward to 93, or will it move back to 87? Let's look at that. So in 2024, that is this year's T20 World Cup, I have three contenders here: Roman Powell, Maunang Patel, and Rohit Sharma. So see, there is a new associate nation. So I've always got a criticism that I don't choose any weaker teams, as a contender to win the T20 World Cup. But I always have an argument saying that, if they have a great good captain, I'll definitely choose them. So this is what I've done. So Maunang Patel and Pat Cummins uh, are born nearby, a week's difference. That's it. I think Maunang Patel is born on May 1st and Pat Cummins is May 8th, 1993. Both are, I mean, he's having that powerful horoscope, so I cannot take him lightly. I'm not saying USA will definitely win, but I'm definitely giving them good chances. At least they will definitely do well. They can reach the Super 8 and the semifinals for sure. So they are very powerful, and I cannot eliminate. I cannot take that risk because the captain is born in 1993, and 1993 is a strong year. Okay, so Roman Powell's West Indies definitely has the highest amount of chances to win. I've told that before, and if we look at the coach as well, Darren Sammy, who has already won T20 World Cup in 2016 and 2014, but it's still a lot of things to achieve. So I'm pretty sure that Darren Sammy definitely can pull it off with coupled with Roman Powell. I mean, they're going to win a T20 World Cup. The question is whether it's 2024 or 2026. Um, this time they definitely have high chances. If they don't win, then 2026 is only one contender. That is Roman Powell. If Hardik Pandya doesn't become the captain, so I'm expecting Roman Powell to definitely win a tournament before he retires. I'm very sure about that. But this year, does he have a chance? Definitely yes. The third team is India's Rohit Sharma. Uh, Many people do have questions. Does he have any chances to win any more tournaments because he has lost so many tournaments, right? Um, I would say the reason I've brought him is, see, Rohit Sharma is the best horoscope amongst all the captains right now in this T20 World Cup. But the fact is, he has already won 5 IPL titles, which didn't allow him to win a ODI World Cup. But if you look at T20 World Cup, it's a smaller tournament. Plus, if you look at the number of teams, there are 16 teams. So it becomes a significant tournament. More the teams, more the number of teams, more significant the tournament is, right? So looking into that, and if you look at the players, most of the players haven't won any significant ICC tournament in their career. They have not won any, like apart from Jadeja, um, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, none of them have won. You're telling me that you have Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya in your team and you're not winning a ICC tournament. I mean, they are not winning an ICC tournament so far. It's very, very surprising. Although they have won an IPL, but they have not won a ICC tournament. Mm. So Hardik Pandya also, I mean, he's a vice captain, and I'm expecting him to do well. I know many people have criticized him in the past few weeks and months, but they have to eat their own words. Because Hardik Pandya definitely has the horoscope, not just to play well, but he has an horoscope to win an ICC tournament very soon. Because he's the vice captain and he'll be captaining soon. So if this team doesn't win, if the India doesn't win this time around, then Hardik will become the captain and he'll win an ICC tournament. And also, if you look at the news, Gautam Gambhir is the probable coach of the Indian cricket team. So Gambhir plus Hardik is as good as Andrew McDonald and Pat Cummins. 81 1993 combination is extremely dangerous. So maybe that combination of Hardik and Gautam Gambhir, they might pull it off. They can even win a ODI World Cup. They can even win a WDC. They can win a T20 World Cup. Um, so I won't be surprised if that happens. So definitely, I'm giving Rohit Sharma some chances to win. But the highest chances will go to Roman Powell and Maunang Patel. They are the top two, and Rohit Sharma followed by Rohit Sharma. So this is my prediction. Okay, it's hard to pick one at this moment of time because there are three good captains here with great horoscopes, and I've not won any ICC tournaments. Remember that. So we'll have a new champion this time around.